Welcome to the Dark Beat. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dark Beat channel. My name is Beatrice and you're here with another episode of the Insanity series. If you're ready, let's go.
Warning. Some viewers might find the following content disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Things have started to take a dark turn at the St. Albans Asylum. What happened yesterday was... Oh God, I have lost the track of time and the turning of events. I can't even tell if I dreamt about George before or after I met him. I mean, I'm not a psychic, so it couldn't have been before it, could it? I constantly felt nauseous. The ticking sound of Miss Higgins' clock would not leave my head for a second. I tried so hard to skip past it, but the more I tried, the louder it got. Last thing I needed was a call from my boss. My phone kept ringing and I didn't think I was ready to answer it, but I had to. Hello? Gray, how are you? How are things at St. Albans? Everything's fine, sir. I think I'm making progress. I lied through my teeth without even thinking about its consequence. But I couldn't exactly tell him that I think I'm turning into one of St. Albans' patients. So you'll be able to send us a report by tonight? Tonight? No, sir, that's impossible. I need more intel. Man, you've been there for a week. Can't you send us anything that helps the case? A week? What the? It's been only 3 days. What are you talking about, Gray? Be straight with me. Are you okay? I checked my calendar with shaky hands. He was right. I have been here exactly for 7 days. Where did those 4 days go? My heart started pounding in my chest. Sir, I'm gonna have to call you back. No, Gray, wait. I need to know what's going on. Are you compromised? Do we need to pull you out? Sir, I'm fine. I'll call you back. With that, I just hung up the phone and sat down on my bed. Where did those 4 days go? The only way to find out was to check my recordings and my notes. I opened the St. Albans file on my laptop. To my horror, there were 7 files instead of just 3. Why the hell don't I remember those 4 days? The files were named after dates and the patients that I talked to. George Niselson was 4 days ago, not yesterday. Evan Stanley, Bethany Mayers, Rose Geller, and Isaac Thomas. I had no memory of ever even hearing those names. So much to interviewing them. I opened yesterday's files. Bethany Mayers. It started with my own voice. My notes about yesterday said that Bethany was 9 years old and she was admitted for murdering her own father. Hi, Bethany. I'm Andrew. My voice sounded dull. There was no soul in it, as if it was coming out of a machine. Why don't you talk to me, Bethany? I don't like you. Why? You look like them. Who? All of them. Don't worry, Bethany. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to talk. I don't want to talk to you. Why? I don't want to talk to men. It's okay. You can talk to me. No, you're a man too. Why don't you like men? Men are bad, just like Daddy. What did Daddy do? Mommy wasn't happy. It's okay, Bethany. You can tell me. Will you believe me? Of course I will. You can trust me. Well, Mommy, she bought me a little drawing pad. It was for my 4th birthday. I used to sit with my mommy in her art studio, watching her paint, copying her. Daddy was mean to mommy. He was always woozy. He would always hurt mommy. After long nights of fighting, mommy would go to her art studio to put her sadness on the canvas. I used to draw pictures of a happy family with no man. I remember one time, Daddy came home late. I was sleeping next to mommy. She was trying to hide her tears. She smiled at me with her cutted lip. She fell asleep around 3 a.m. Daddy came home and saw me sleeping next to mommy. I pretended to be asleep. He was woozy again. After seeing me in their bed, he went to sleep on the couch. I didn't sleep at all that night. I watched as the sun came up and kissed mommy's pretty but sad face. She opened her puffy eyes and kissed me on the cheek. She got up from her bed to go to the kitchen. I was thinking about mommy's screams all night. I could clearly hear her crying and begging for my room. I had to do something. I had to make mommy happy. I just wanted mommy to stop crying. I just wanted mommy to laugh. We had breakfast while Daddy was still asleep. Mommy put Daddy's breakfast on the table so he wouldn't get mad again. And then she went to her lonely art studio. I was sitting in front of the couch where Daddy was still sleeping, playing with Teddy. Teddy was my favorite doll. Even Teddy didn't like Daddy. Nobody liked Daddy. Even our orchid flower would dry every time Daddy was home. I had to do something. I had to make them all happy. So Teddy, the orchid, and mommy would laugh again. Daddy woke up and without even noticing me, went to have breakfast. Everything started again. He nagged under his breath at first, but slowly his voice grew louder. Damn everything. I said I didn't want to have kids. Everything is your fault. And finally, he got madder and smashed his juice glass to the wall. Glass shattered everywhere. He charged towards mommy. I stood in front of her. I was so scared. Mommy took me to my room and gave me a cold smile and told me that everything was all right. I slightly opened the door and saw mommy's silky hair in Daddy's mean claws. Her face was being dragged on the kitchen floor. I had to do something, so mommy wouldn't cry, so mommy would laugh again. A loud banging sound startled me. Mommy was lying down on the kitchen floor. Her face looked different. She was smiling. Daddy was shocked. He wasn't yelling anymore. After a few moments of silence, he started calling mommy's name. Once, twice, 10 times, 100 times, he was yelling mommy's name. But she wasn't waking up. She was sleeping soundly and peacefully. Daddy laid his head on mommy's chest, crying loudly. It was the first time that mommy was happy and Daddy was sad. I clenched Teddy in my arms and walked to the kitchen. Daddy didn't notice me. I tried to grab the orchid pot. It was heavy. I walked to them one more time. The orchid is still in my hand. I just wanted to leave, go somewhere where Daddy wouldn't find me. But I wanted to see them one last time. But now, I feel sad. Why are you sad? I miss her. Mommy? No, the orchid. I had to leave her behind. I had to leave her with Daddy. right on top of Daddy's head. That was the way to make the orchid happy. She wanted to hurt Daddy, so I helped her hurt him. The orchid hurt Daddy. Yeah? But you smashed her pot. She wanted me to. Bethany, don't lie to me. You've been a bad girl. You said you would believe me. I wanted to get you to talk. You're just like every other man. Her voice started to crack up. My voice sounded like I was trying to trigger her, and apparently I kept at it until she broke. She started to scream at me, and there was some breaking sounds as if she was throwing a tantrum. But in the middle of all of that screaming and crying, I heard the most chilling sound ever. My own laughter. I started to laugh as if it was amusing to me. That is exactly what I wanted. What the hell did I mean? What was going on? I opened another file. Same thing. Another one. I broke them too. What was happening to me? Why did I do this? Everything started after my evaluation with Miss Higgins. From that dream about George and now this. The ticking sound wasn't in my head anymore. She hypnotized me. I had to get some answers. My throat was tightened with fear. Cold sweat formed on my forehead. I had to confront them. I tried to storm out of my house, or where I thought was my house. What the hell was going on? I walked back inside. The room that I was in looked exactly like my own bedroom. Those weird people. I walked out again and saw myself in that god-awful white corridor. I have to confront Higgins. I couldn't let that happen again. That evil psychiatrist and that weirdo Samuels. Mr. Kelly was right. I was compromised. So, episode 6 from the Insanity series. We are approaching to the end of the series and everything is turning so much darker. I would love to hear your thoughts about the series so far, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to my channel to be notified every time I put up a new video. Until next time, bye bye.